Morning all, happy Monday. Hope you all had a lovely weekend, bit of a wet one, but I hope you had a lovely weekend, whatever you were doing. So here we are, back ready to start the working week again, Monday morning. So our usual Pilates and Stretch session, we're going to be spending half of the session probably standing today, a little bit of balance work. And then we're going to be going down onto our backs. We're going to be looking at incorporating the breath into our shoulder bridge series, working with the pelvis, working with the pelvic floor. And then we're also going to be looking at some deep abdominal work with toe taps and leg extensions, and how we can blend from one move into another. So I will be able to show you the more advanced options, for example when we move into double legs when we're down on the floor, but I won't be doing them. I'll be sticking to the easy options. I'm third trimester now, so starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, so I will be sticking to all of the easy options, okay? And with the balance work as well, you may see me sticking again to an easier option, so not lifting my leg as high as I might have done previously, just in case I do wobble and topple over, which wouldn't be good. So yeah, I'll just be keeping everything nice and easy from this point in, but I'll certainly still give you options to make it harder, a bit more challenging if you would like to. So let's have our mats on the floor, or maybe just carpeted floor so you're comfortable. Non-slip, because we will need that for shoulder bridge, and also for our balance work. And just make sure you've got a little bit of room to stretch out so that we can have a nice stretch for our lower back when we get down to the floor as well. So let's hop up onto our feet when you're ready. Rightio, so here we are. So let's pop ourselves into our Pilates stance as we always do. So remember, when you're lining up through your hips, knees and second toe, that when we say hips, we don't mean the outside of our hips, we mean the hip bones here in the center. So it's this hip bone down through the center of your knee, so center of that patella, and then to about your second toe. So that's our line up, and then we just draw the line across the big toes as well. And then I like to have a little bit of a feel through the feet, maybe a little bit of a rock forwards and back, and just feel that I'm nicely balanced down to the floor. Now as you rock back, I want you to really lift and spread your toes out, so nice and wide into the floor. We're going to need that broad base of support when we look at our balance work. Let's settle our feet and then soften our knees slightly. So we don't need a big bend, we just need to avoid locking the knee back, straightening the knee out completely. So just soften through that joint, and then start to think about the pelvis, that lovely tuck under of the tailbone. So bring that tailbone underneath you and start to draw the belly button in towards the spine. And maybe you can think about squeezing up the pelvic floor as well. Start to lift a little bit higher into the chest, and just relax the shoulders, just roll them back and down, and then lift lovely and tall into the crown of that head. So let's just start with the neck. I just want you to nod down into that chest. Think about that pelvic floor still, holding it up. And then just nod back up towards the ceiling. Just being careful not to go too far and arch the back. And then a gentle nod back down into the chest. And again, just come on up one more time to the ceiling. And then the last time, just nod down into the chest. And let the head rock and roll left to right. So just as much as you feel comfortable with. And then when you're ready, bring your head back up on top. Bit of a peek over the right side. Come through the center. Take a bit of a peek over that left one as well. come back to the center, and then flop that right ear down. Just let it hang, lovely and low. And then if we also rotate the chin, just tucking it in towards that shoulder, and then rotate back out again. Feel the stretch move. Come on up with your head over to the other side. Oh, feels so nice. And then just tuck that chin on in again. Roll it back out again. And then bring that head back up on top. Drop that chin down just one more time. And then the head just comes up on top. Lovely. We're going to roll both of those shoulders back. So if we come forwards, up and over, slide them back and down. So again, forwards, up and over, slide them back and down. Do 2 more of those. And then just do 1 more of those. And then if you inhale your arms up in front, and I want you to exhale, circle. So use that breath, inhale in front, exhale, circle, inhale front, exhale, circle, 1 more time, inhale front, exhale, circle. Now roll the shoulders back again, so let's have 2 shoulder rolls. Lovely, do 1 more of those. And then inhale through the front, exhale, circle. Just do that 1 more time. Inhale, front, exhale, circle. Lovely. We're going to sit down into our little chair. So if you draw the belly button in, pull that pelvic floor up, and we'll just sit back gently. Just find the top of your chair and feel that belly button just drawing in as you do. And now if you were to peek down just now, you'd still be able to see your toes. So let's come on up, and again sit down into that little chair. Come on up. Let's just do 2 more of those. Let's just do 1 more of those. So come down and push back up. Lovely. Now we're going to roll the shoulders forward. So I want you to come up, over, forwards and down. So back, up, over, forwards and down. Do that again twice more. So exaggerating that circle. Let's just do that one again. And now I want you to inhale, circle up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, forwards and down. And again, inhale, circle up. Exhale, forwards and down. Last time here, let's inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, down. Roll the shoulders forwards. We're going to do 2 of these. So roll it over the top and again. And then inhale, circle up. Exhale, forwards and down. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, forwards and down. Let's sit into our little chair. Inhale, exhale. Squeezing on up. Lovely, just 2 more of those. So sliding those hips back, little peek to check those toes are still there. And again, just do 1 more of those. And squeeze to the top. Lovely. Take that right arm up and over into a lovely big side extension. And then come all the way back down again. You're going to go up and over again. Pelvis stays nice and stable. Beautiful. So let's go again. Exhaling as you push over. Lovely. Last one here. So over you go. Good. Let's just take that left arm. So up we go. Have an exhale. So try not to push the hip out to the side as you go. Think about the extension, the lengthening all happening from the hip. So we're lengthening to get the stretch rather than pushing the hip away from us. So let's just do 1 more there. So come up and over. Lovely. Now we're going to take the right one up and just hold that side extension. Lovely. I want you to bend your knees slightly, just very slightly soften them. And then imagine that you're just rotating your torso so that you can stretch into that top corner. And now roll that arm down just to the center. Pause at the bottom and roll your spine all the way back up. Take your left arm up and over. Find your side extension. And then let's soften the knees just a little bit. And then we're just going to rotate this torso into the corner. Stretch into that top corner. Then let the arm come all the way down. Hang at the bottom, roll up. Let's just do one more to either side. So if you take the right one up. Find your side extension. Little soften of the knees. And then just rotate the torso. Stretch into the corner of the room. Come on down with that half a circle. And at the bottom we roll. Last one on the left. Let's come up. Extending over. Little rotation of the torso, soften the knees. Down you go. And hang at the bottom and roll. All the way back up. Lovely. Take a lovely big inhale to the top. Exhale down. And then if you just roll the shoulders back one more time for me, just to reset the shoulders. Lovely. And we're woken up and ready to go. Lovely. So what we're going to be doing is taking our weight into our right leg, and we're going to take some little balanced toe taps with the left side. So just think about softening into that right side. So we really want to soften through the knee and soften through the hip so that we haven't got a straight leg with that knee locked back. So soften through those joints, and then think, is my tailbone still tucked, and am I still holding through my belly? So this is where your security is, okay? So tighten that belt, that's going to help you stay balanced. Find a little spot to stare at that isn't moving, and these left tippy toes are just going to come up and away from the floor. So I want you to inhale, exhale, lift, inhale, down, exhale, lift. Lovely. And again. Now really splay those toes on that right foot. So really spread them out. Don't let them scrunch up. So little toes. Beautiful. And again. So we'll have two more. So tighten that tummy for me. Draw that pelvic floor up. And let's just have one more here. Lovely. Now pause. I want you to imagine now that we're going to take the leg out to the side. So kick out that right leg slightly, left leg, sorry, slightly. Keep the softness in the right one. Lift a little bit taller through the chest. Little side leg lift. Come back down. So really grounding down through this right side. Splay those toes and imagine it's like the trunks of a tree. Lovely. So let's have two more. So push your roots down into the floor. Last one. Lovely. Now keep that softness in the right side. Draw the tummy, take the foot to the back. We're going to take those little toes off the floor behind us. So let's come up one. Feel that glute squeezing. Arms wherever feels comfortable. Lovely. So draw the tummy. Lovely job. Keep staring at something that isn't moving. Last two. Little squeeze. Lovely. Last one. And then if you bring that foot in, and you might want to have a little bit of a roll out through the hip or a little shake through that right side. Lovely. Let's transfer into that left one. So spread those toes left and soften through the knee, the hip, tailbone is tucked, belly button is tight. We're lovely and tall as we prepare to lift those right tiptoes. So let's head on up. See if you can link that breath. So we want to, as we come away, inhale as we come back down. So let's come up. Lovely. And again, so keep drawing that belly button. Keep staring at something that isn't moving. Really eyeball it. Let's just do two more. Spread out those left toes. So one more of these. and then keep that softness left. Pop the toes to the side, prepare to lift, belly button squeezes in. Let's go, little squeeze up, gently down. So trying not to put any weight actually down through those right tiptoes. Good. So the roots of your tree are that left leg. 2 more here. Little lift. 1 more, 1 more. Lovely. Now keep the softness in the left one. Sweep around to the back. Check the belly buttons tight. The upper body has inclined slightly forwards now. Squeeze away. So feel that glute working. Squeeze away. Lovely. And again. Squeeze away. Super. 2 more. Squeeze away. Ooh, a bit of a wobble there. Last one. Squeeze away and relax. Nice. Now just have a little bit of a shake out of your feet, and just to release, if you go wide for me, I want you to take the arms down, up, and again, big sweep, so just release those legs. Lovely. Let's just do 2 more. So come on up, nice, and 1 more coming up, and just relax there. Beautiful. Okay, wiggle on in. We're going to pop down onto the mat. So we're going to go down onto our backs, and they will come up and sit up at one point, just so they're not lying on my back for too long. But if you pop yourself down however you're comfy to get down. Okay, roll yourself down. This is my least elegant part. Coming down onto that floor. Okay, right then folks. So again, think about what the line up would look like from your hip bones here, center of your patella, your knee joint, and then down to that second toe. Chest is lovely and broad. Let the shoulders roll out into the mat, so really let them feel heavy and relaxed. And feel that lovely natural curve in the spine. So it's a neutral curve, not an exaggerated one with that big gap. Draw that lower back down into the floor so that the front of our pelvis is lovely and flat. Let's just start with an inhale breath, and as you exhale, I want you to draw everything in. So I want the belly button to come in, and I want the pelvic floor to come up. Feel as like you're zipping all the way up to the bottom of this rib cage. So you've got your zipper on your coat, and you're pulling everything up. So it's a bit weird, but your insides are attached to that zip, pulling the pelvic floor up and the belly button through to the spine. Inhale, release it. Exhale, draw in. Releasing it. And again. So imagine yourself drawing that zipper up. So using that mind's eye, using that imagery is really powerful here. Just do that twice more, in fact. So let's zip everything up, and then try and hold on to that feeling just for a second or two. Lovely. Let's do that again. So come on up. And releasing. Good. Start to use the pelvis as well. So we'll inhale. Exhale, and as you zip, I want you to tilt the pelvis back slightly so you feel that tailbone lift up, and then just releasing on the inhale breath to neutral. So adding that little pelvic tilt, releasing, and again tilting that pelvis back. Let's do 2 more here. Feel that movement through the pelvis. So back it comes, that little bit of air under the tailbone. And then just 1 more here, and then we'll start to move shoulder bridge. Okay, if you release into neutral, wiggle your feet up just a bit more, close to your bottom. Inhale, breath. Exhale, zip, tilt, peel on up to the top. Don't worry about the arms. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Peel down. So think about that breath. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Zip, tilt, peel. Inhale. Exhale. Zip, peel. Lovely. Let's go again. Inhale. All the way up. Lovely. Inhale. Coming on back down. We're just going to do one more of these. So let's inhale. Exhale, peel. One more at the top. Inhale. Exhale all the way down. Lovely. Bring your arms on up. Take up onto your tippy toes and just have a lovely roll across that lower back. Let your head move as well. Just looking side to side. Super nice. And then just pause in the middle. Pop those feet back down. Find that neutral spine again. So maybe lift the pelvis and lay it back down. Now we're going to go up into our tabletop. So we're going to come up into tabletop. Really drawing that belly button through now. We need to feel that nice security lower back to the floor. So be aware, try and be aware, even though you've probably not got a mirror to look in, that the knee stays over the hip and the shin is parallel to the floor. So a true tabletop. Inhale, breath. Exhale, we're going toe tap. Without allowing that pelvis to start to rock forwards. So I'm just going to go halfway. Exhaling down. Inhaling, back up. Exhaling down. Inhaling, back up. Now you might decide to start stretching the leg away. So if you want to start stretching out, my sofa's in the way, we can start extending the leg. I'll stay bent. A, because it's better for me at this point, and because my sofa's in the way. So let's have two more. And one more. Drop down into that chest. Have a little bit of a roll out. Take your knees wider if you want to, or if you need to, if there's a baby in the way. Lovely. And then just take a lovely big full body stretch for a second. Nice. And then relax those arms all the way down. So a little option, if you would like it, to make things a little bit more challenging and to add a little bit more weight. We're going to take the toe taps again, but rather than having the arms here by the side, we're going to extend over the head, but we're going to need to keep those arms, get rid of that door, just a little off the floor. So if I release my arms to the floor, what that's going to do is pop my chest up and splay that rib cage, where actually I want to keep the feeling of the upper back being down to the floor. So I've just got to maintain a little bit of strength in keeping my arms up and away from the floor. Belly button engages. So remember, we're doing tabletop toe taps or leg extensions. It's up to you. Now don't let those shoulders pop the chest up. Inhale. Exhale as you come down. So extend that leg if you would like to. It's up to you. Be responsible for holding those arms off the floor. You can hear me shaking there as I'm having to work to hold everything drawn down into that floor. Feel that contact with the spine all the time. Don't let it pop up. Let's do two more. Shoulder blades are still drawn down. And then just take a little break relax, have a little roll. Lovely. Okay folks, tip your toes to the floor, knees together, open those arms out, go ahead and fall over to the right side. Let's just release that lower back before we finish up. Come on back through the centre, hop on over to the other side, flop over, take the eyes away. Come on back to centre, over you go again, one more right, back through the centre, one more left. And now we're going to bring you up to sitting however you find it most comfortable. So you can roll up like a ball if you like. Also, now I'm finding I have to roll onto my side and push myself up. So that might be more comfortable for you as well. Let's bring ourselves up to standing slowly. So let all the blood go back down where it's supposed to be. Don't be too quick. So you can always pop onto all fours. Come up onto your tippy toes. And then just build your spine back up from there. Rolling back up and just releasing at the top. So let's just stand with that lovely wide stance again to finish. So we can take those arms down. I really like this sweep. Come on up, exhale, and again. Let's bend into that exhale. Come on, 2 more. Lovely, just do one more big old sweep. Lovely, and just come on up, just roll the shoulders. Just do one more of those. Let's wiggle the feet in. Beautiful. And then just before you finish, I want you to tuck that tailbone under again. Lift that spine tall, open the chest. And just bring that chin parallel to the floor, just to remind ourselves of where our posture should be throughout the rest of the day. Lovely. Take your hands on up, bring them into prayer so that we can bring them down and officially sign off our session for the morning and release it there. Lovely. So thank you for being with me this morning. From me and Baby P, it is goodbye and see you Thursday morning. So Thursday morning we're going to be doing yoga lattes. I'm going to be starting to do most of our yoga work standing now, finding it quite uncomfortable to do a lot of the sitting poses, lying poses. So a lot of our yoga work will be standing, so it'll be lots for the legs. And then it will be strength work standing and then down to the mat for the Pilates section. And I will see you then. So have a lovely rest of your working day and your week. Drop me a line if you have any questions, and I will see you guys later. And of course this video is going to be available to watch on our YouTube channel, so just seeing that there's a question there. So if you go on to our YouTube channel, so Sport and Wellbeing Southampton University, all of our videos are available for you to do anytime you like. I popped on there yesterday actually, and I think we're nearly up to 100 videos, so there's absolutely heaps and heaps of stuff to do, anything you like. So do go and have a look and see if there's something that you fancy joining in with. And thank you for being with me this morning.